Hello, welcome to another US Geoguessr Professor video. I am excited today. Shmoo Gaming has just dropped another challenge, State of Confusion Game 4. I have really been having a good time playing along with these state-specific maps. They have been very challenging, which I love. And I just happened to be in the office today right when this dropped, so I am excited to very speedily catch up with State of Confusion. So shout out Shmoo Gaming. We will be in Montana this time. 2 minutes moving. Let's see how we do. Oh, we get a very scenic drop. I would expect that from Montana. And I'm really excited that we're on an interstate with an exit. So I should be able to pinpoint here. Not hoping for a 5K because those are really bad. I'm really bad at those on interstates. But we are on Business 9507. Alberton, Petty Creek Road, Business 90. Okay, so this isn't regular 90. This is Business 90, okay? And it is exit 77. So let's see where we are here. There's 75. Oh, wow. I just really got lucky and zoomed right in on this. Here's Business 90. If we are at exit 77, that one was 75. So notice if you zoom in on the interstates, it gives you these exit numbers. Here's 77. Okay, again, I have a minute, but I am not hoping here for a 5K. Interstate rounds are very difficult to pinpoint. I'm right on the Clear Fork River, though. I got to tell you, I had very little confidence in Montana, so I'm really glad that we're, like, at least on an interstate round where I have some signs and I have the ability to pinpoint. We're going, like, west-northwest, so I'm just guessing we're somewhere around here. Cool. See, I was close and I still didn't 5K, but I knew that was going to happen. Chaos Queen was on 90. Very nice. Catalyst was also on 90. Sometimes it's just difficult. Just for like a little bit of education because, I'm sorry, I am the professor. You can, on the interstate exit numbers in most states, go off of the mileage. And I believe they go south to north and then west to east. So if we were on 90, exit 77, that just means we were 77 miles into Montana this way from the west. And I'm going to double check what I just said. I think they go north-south the other way. Let's take a look at 9094 here. That's exit 510. So do they go the other way? I don't think so. That's probably just because here's 90 right into Montana. And notice, oh yeah, it's exit 549, so I'm sorry, it does go the other way. I get turned around a lot directionally. That's not a good thing for a Geoguessr player. So north to south, rather, I correct myself. But there is a method to the madness. Well, see, that says 389. So now I think I was right the first time. Okay, sorry for the diversion, but my point was that, like, you can figure out where the exit numbers are in most states. I know that, like, in places like New Jersey, oh, sweet, looks like we get another highway around here. We get a Montana diamond baller. That doesn't help us here. But if we were on a national drop, we see this rumble strip, and then we see that Montana diamond bollard. And so that would really help if we were playing, like, arbitrary US or something like that, but it's not going to help us too much here. Here we see mile 471, though, going to the west, okay? So just like that first round, I think that's going to help us. I want to take just a little bit more time and go to our first location sign here, just so I can hopefully get a sense of, like, what road we're even on. I wouldn't think we're on an interstate, so that's going to make it challenging. Arrow Creek Road 469. So see how I'm going down, going west, right? So that means we have to be somewhere on the eastern edge of the state. Could we be on, for instance, 12? I don't think so. The more I look at this, the more I'm thinking that really the only possible divided highway here might be 94. Huh. So we are at 469. 469. Here's Indian Arrow. Is this where we are? Did I get lucky again? 469. Yep. So there's Arrow Creek Road. Okay, so just knowing those mileages. So we were on 90. We are approaching this Arrow Creek Road. So that means we'd be more like here. Here on 9087. 9087. There's Arrow Creek Road. Okay, yeah, I wasn't able to pinpoint it. I was just on the wrong side of that exit because I was taking too long. Pontificating. Good job, Catalyst, going in Billings. I mean, just off of the landscape, notice how, like, dry and, like, hilly North Dakota this looks like. Everything's very brown and beige. So just from the drop, I was thinking, I would at the very least put us in, like, the eastern half of Montana. Getting confused on those exit numbers, though. I am, like, so glad we've had those. It's the only way I've been able to pinpoint. I would have just plonked somewhere in, like, maybe along the North Dakota border there. Okay, this is a U.S. highway. I'm positive here. It's not divided. Whoa, look at this. This is, I'm not even going to speculate, a Native American language of some kind? That's incredible. Gravel in the road, Nyarada area. Wow. Really interesting sign there, although it does not help me in the least. Does this say the same thing? Yeah. Doesn't really help me in the least. Am I going to be able to get? No. It's not telling me even what highway we're on. I would have to say, though, we're in a fairly similar landscape to where we were before. However, we are on a U.S. highway. And notice how there are larger mountains to the north and to the west. So I would be tempted to go, okay, here we are. We're going north. And we are 34 miles into this road. So I am going to... We have mountains west. We don't really have mountains east. So I'm just going to speculate that we're on 310. Maybe we're on 212. I don't know. It's really hard telling, to be perfectly honest. Carbon County, somewhere like that. But we are only 34 miles into Montana this way. And Montana is a humongous state. So can we get any kind of mile markers on a road like 310? And I'm beginning to doubt myself because we've been going mostly north, but this is as good as I got. And we were nowhere near that. Wow, completely humbled by Montana, by these state maps. Crap, well that's embarrassing. It's really good that I did so well on the first two rounds. Can we just remember those and forget about these? There's a very weird flat part up here near Flathead Lake. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Wow, the 34 got me. Okay, so the mile markers, like, super helped me on the first two rounds, on the first two interstate rounds, and then they deceived me on, like, that US or state highway round. So maybe I'm full of it. Maybe mile markers are not as helpful. Cherry River. Cherry River, okay. Not sure where Cherry River is. That's certainly not going to help me. How am I glad I had those interstate markers and clues on those first couple rounds. Okay, sweet. We got a good sign here. Belgrade and Three Forks. Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody from Montana, but I'm pretty sure it's Belgrade and not... Well, I don't know. You tell me. I have no idea how it's pronounced. I don't think it's pronounced like Belgrade, Serbia, but who knows. All right, let's just try to find Belgrade and Three Forks. My Montana's so bad. Where's Three Forks? Great Falls, Cascade. I was thinking This Belgrade might be like up this way. Belgrade Three Forks Airport. Wow, this is embarrassing. I get a sign, and then I don't know where we are. Belgrade Three Forks Airport. We are southeast of Belgrade. Scan, scan, scan. Montana. Come on, Montana. Belgrade, I thought, was up on like the train line. So I thought it would be like up here somewhere. Why can't I find this? Wow, I'm giving Chaos and Catalyst a really good chance to come back here. There's Three Forks. Okay, sweet. There's Three Forks in Belgrade. Okay. Woo! Found it at like the last possible second. Okay. Wow, that was so close to being so bad. We were really, really close to Bozeman. I would not have expected that at all. And were we on? No, we weren't on 90. We were on like a frontage road. That makes sense. 5 miles away, though, it looks like Chaos Queen might have found the Three Forks in Belgrade there. Oh, crap. Okay, I'm glad there is only one more round in Montana. I am ironically doing better in Montana than I think I did in our first three states, at least scoring-wise. Okay, so we're in some Gen 1. I get an area code, but of course everywhere in Montana has an area code. Okay, this is where I'm going to start cooking. Ravalli County. I read on the last video, Chaos Queen sometimes curses at me under her breath, and probably me knowing Ravalli County might be one of those moments. Ravalli, I know, is over here somewhere. Yeah, near Missoula, Lolo, over that way. Stevensville, 13. So if we can find Stevensville, there's Stevensville, right where I said. So we're south of there. We're south of there on 93. Are we in Hamilton? Okay, Stevensville, 13. We could be in Corvallis. That's possible. Montana's super big, though. So what's 13 miles in Montana terms? I would guess probably like we're in Victor. Let's go Victor. Okay, nice. I spent much of the last several months learning all of the US counties. There are 3,143 of them, and I have learned about 3,100. And so it's really coming in handy here. Now we can see we're in Corvallis, Montana. That's not Corvallis, Oregon, mind you. We're right by a baseball field. Is that going to do anything for me? Let's just go like right here, 1st Street in Corvallis. Should be close. Ravalli. Oh, yeah. Okay, so 4980, I was in the right town. I don't care. Okay, so I don't hit 20,000, but I do better in Montana than I thought. Chaos Queen manages to break the 10,000 point barrier. And I would say even that is pretty impressive on these tape-specific maps, including, on a map as big and as empty as Montana. So if we go to the breakdown, I actually had 4 super good rounds, and then I had one that totally blew. So let's review quickly. That's not surprising in a place like Montana. So our first 2 rounds were interstate. One was on exit 77 near Lothrop, Montana. On I-90, we were on Business 90, so I was able to pinpoint that. Then our second round was also on 90, just like way farther away, like 350 miles to the east, near Indian Arrow. Round 3 is where everything fell apart. I was really, really confident we were 34 miles into Montana from the south. And maybe we were, but maybe it was like from this direction. I'm still not really sure what happened in round 3. Then round 4, we were right outside of Bozeman, even though it did not look like it. We were in like what really appeared to be like a very wilderness area. And we got a very helpful sign and I was able to find, I tell you, I am never going to forget Three Forks and Belgrade or Belgrade, Montana. For the rest of my life, I'm going to know those are near Bozeman. And then round 5, I'm proud of Ravalli County. I knew it was over here in the Bitterroots on the Idaho border. And then I was able to find a sign saying Corvallis. So cannot be upset at all at how I played in Montana there. Almost hit 20,000 points. So I am curious to see where we are headed next, and I really look forward to playing round 5 of the State of Confusion, and it has indeed been confusing. Thank you, Shmoo Gaming. Check out their content, check out their channel. Check out my other good YouTube videos on US Geography and US Geoguessr, and I will see you the next time.